All right, team. I wanted to record me doing a interview. I haven't done a cold call interview like this in, I don't know, 12 years. I started hiring recruiters to do this for me and then pass it off to me type thing. So I just want to show you I'm rusty as all get out. I don't have a notepad. I'm not mechanical. I don't want to take notes on the first time, the second time maybe. But right now it's just more of a get to know you. Kind of figure out where they are on the job search, what are they looking for, how they find me, and really kind of play it from there. So I don't have this agenda. I think a lot of times you get caught up in, well, what if they ask me about products? I know very little about IULs. I typically go to Phil and ask him, or Kelly and ask her. I know very little about annuities. I go ask somebody about that. So I don't know Medicare at all. So if they applied for a Medicare position, doesn't matter. I got, plenty of people on the team, and this is your team. So you can say the things I'm saying. I'm not going to talk about where I'm at today, how much money I'm making. I'm not talking about any of that. It's just about getting to know them and giving just a little bit of information about myself. All right, so let's go. Well, a lot go this way. That's why you double book. This is why you double and triple book right here. We're going to send this recording out still. You can see what type of message. Hey, Marie, Paul Roberts, you had left me a message, said you wanted to talk at this time today. Give me a buzz. This is my cell, my personal cell, 214-608-4307. So I let her know briefly. She left me a message. She's going to be like, I don't remember leaving him a message. You know what I'm saying? She's going to be real confused. Oh, that's what I did. If you say, hey, you applied for my job ad, please hear me. Man, I get bombarded. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. This is a great recording. This is all on the fly, man. I'm going to play some of the recordings. I guarantee I got one in here. I try to keep them because they're so embarrassing. Let's see here. I mean, the good news is your competition is a bunch of goofballs because it's the type of messages they leave. Oh, yeah, here's one. Hang on, let's do it again. Hang on. Oh, shut up. Stop. Sorry. Go to the beginning. All right, it's not. It's long and annoying. She's already said something just horrible, but here we go. Oh, Marie's calling back. Hey, Marie.
Hello, hi. How are you?
Great. How's your Friday going?
It's good. Thank you.
Good. Well, thanks for calling me back. You had left me a message, said you wanted to talk about our opportunity here. What's got you looking for stuff right now? What you doing?
I am currently working, but I am actually looking for a remote location.
Okay.
Right now I'm currently working at ICS, which is data management. It's for residents that want to buy cars out of state. That's basically what we do. We work with the DMV, anyone who's interested in purchasing a car in any other states, and we take care of that for them. But I am actually currently looking for something remote, something that I can do in the comfort of my home, and something that challenged me a bit more, actually.
Yeah. I've never heard of a company doing that. That's interesting. How long have you been doing that?
Going on 2 years now, actually. I think it will be the only one in South Florida.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm over here in Dallas, Texas. So if I live in, say, Dallas, Texas, and I want to buy a car in Oklahoma, I call you?
Yeah, you would actually go into our website, and we would take care of the whole thing for you, the whole process, basically.
And deliver it to my doorstep.
Exactly how you want the car.
I like that. Okay, so I don't have to deal with a car dealership.
You don't have to do anything. Go into the website, fill out your basic information, and then we take it there. We take it from there for you.
Interesting. Well, what's your like target market? Who does this? Middle America, rich people?
Pretty much anyone, anywhere really. You can buy used or new cars. Any car really.
Okay.
Anyone.
Good credit, good credit, bad credit.
I don't actually really think that matters because I mean, it really depends on the dealership really. If you want to do a lease or purchase, or it all really depends on the dealership and the DMV.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out what your target market is. That's I've never heard of that. That's strange. How long you been doing it?
Almost 2 years.
Okay. So a while. And so now you're wanting to do why are you wanting to do something remote?
Well, I mean, to be honest with you, when the whole pandemic happened, I was actually seeing that if I actually can do work from home.
Yeah.
When the whole pandemic happened, I was actually working at a hospital, and it wasn't the best place at that time for me to be there, actually. And I did end up getting sick. That's why I had to leave the job, and then I'm currently working here. But I do actually miss the whole customer service aspect of my job, because all my jobs actually has a lot to do with customer service. And here at data management, you're just taking care of paperwork. And I think that's one of the big things that I'm missing. That's why I miss interacting with customer service, actually.
Okay.
But when the whole pandemic happened, I actually got a chance to work at home, and I think it fits me better than sitting down at a physical office. And so that I think when I work at home, it's actually better for me.
Okay. Have you ever worked commission only?
Sort, actually. I did work for Dish, the TV provider, and it's commission, but you do get paid an hourly, but we don't really rely on the hourly. It's more commission-based, I would say.
Okay.
It was more commission-based.
Does commission-based scare you?
Sort, actually.
Okay.
It really depends on the job, I would say.
Yeah. No, I respect that. I would prefer people tell me, I get a lot of people, no, it doesn't bother me at all. Like, yeah, I'm sure it bothers everybody to a certain extent if they've never done it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you've technically never done it, so you've got to have some fear about it. I when I did this, I started 18 years ago. I mean, I was scared. I think being scared, having a healthy respect for it is very good. It's very strong. It makes you work harder. And then you realize commission is the only way to go the rest of your life. So we're kind of in a public servant role. That's the way I view my position, in that I help people avoid horrible destruction, financial devastation due to the death of a loved one, or due to cancer, heart disease, anything that's just going to debilitate the person where they can't work. And I have products that can help them. 1 out of every 2 men get cancer. And so I have incredible cancer products that if this man can no longer work because of getting cancer, he can still pay the bills, right? A lot of people think that people die from the disease. They actually die because they realize they're destroying their whole family's financial future. And they would rather die and have the family collect the life insurance. Does that make sense?
Definitely.
Yeah. So we sit with customers virtually, let them know the statistics of how many people pass away or get cancer, heart disease. We have all of those stats with us, and dental plans. Getting a bridge at the age of 75 is probably about a $20,000 procedure. That would financially devastate the majority of Americans. Are you aware of that?
I actually didn't know.
Yeah, it would devastate the majority of. What would happen is the 75-year-old, this is the horrible thing, they would probably have to ask their children for the money, and the children would probably pull money out of their 401k, right? And they take a penalty for pulling money out of the 401k, and they get taxed on it, all to help mom and dad, which they're going to do because they love mom and dad, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and so I mean, it's just a cycle that's horrible, and it just goes in the wrong way. But if we could have had a dental plan for this 75-year-old, they wouldn't be devastated. So we do stuff like that. Then we offer life insurance, incredible life insurance products that have living benefits, incredible life insurance products that have cash value. So what you're doing is you're just saying, hey, Mr. or Mrs. Customer, they fill out a lead, they send it to you. Hey, Mr. or Mrs. Customer, these are the stats. You clearly filled this out for a reason, and my job is to be your public servant today and make sure that your family isn't financially devastated from any of these deals. It pays very well. I was shocked how much it pays, and then you just you get another customer and you go from there. So does that sound like something you could? I know you're a little nervous and got some apprehension about the commission side of it, but you're just sitting at your computer talking to people and trying to see if you can get them qualified.
Mm-hmm. And the way the commission works, you would actually have to get them to sign for the insurance.
Yeah, as soon as they get approved for the insurance, you get paid on a life insurance product. You're going to make about $800 per deal.
That actually sounds really good.
Would you be opposed to getting a life insurance license?
Yeah, I mean, if the opportunity comes, yeah, I would get it.
Okay. I once met someone 18 years ago, and she said to me, I was in South Florida, actually. She told me this. She said, if you have an insurance license in the United States of America, you'll never starve. And I had just gotten in the insurance business, so I loved that she said that. I was like, okay, thank you, God. That's a sign from God that you did the right thing. And she wasn't kidding. Mm-hmm. You can always make money with a life insurance license in the United States of America. It's pretty promising. So if you get it, you're going to do well. You'll make money somehow, some way. We hope it's with us. We have a great team that's going to help you. We have a daily coaching call. It's 30 minutes. It's not 2 hours. And it's very entertaining. And we just coach you every single day. Well, not every single day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So let's do this. Next Monday, we're doing our call. Today's Friday, so next Monday we're doing a call. It's 30 minutes. It's 10 a.m. Central, so it's going to be 11 a.m. your time. I'll send you an invite, and just jump on the call and listen, and just see who we are. Okay. And just say, hey, you know what? We're kind of interviewing you, and you're interviewing us. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
Okay. How long you been living in Florida?
It's the only state I've been in.
Okay.
And so, I'm 31. I actually came here when I was 8. So I would say pretty much almost all my life, I would say, actually.
Okay. Where'd you come from?
Haiti.
Okay. So the lady that told me that in South Florida 18 years ago, she was from Haiti. She goes, you can't starve in America if you have a life insurance license. And then she told me, she goes, once your Haitian market knows that you have a life insurance license, they all buy from you. No kidding.
Actually, that is true.
I mean, she was so slammed. I mean, she was so busy. I was trying to hire her to join my team. And it turned around. She started trying to hire me to join her team. I never joined her team. She never joined my team. We stayed in contact for a couple years, but it was a brilliant piece of advice. You'll never starve. You'll always have food. So, hey, jump on Monday. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll send you the invite, and we'll go from there. You got any kids? You married?
No, not married or kids. No.
Okay, 31. How'd you escape that? What'd you do?
I've really just been focusing on work and just work actually, yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, I'd like to know what life is at the age of 31 with no kids and not married. I'm kidding. I love my children. I love my kids. They've been a blessing through and through. So, all right. Do you have any more questions?
No, actually, I look forward to the Monday, the meeting.
Yeah, and let's just talk afterwards. And if it's something like, hey, Paul, I don't want to do this, hey, no big deal. I would love to just stay in contact with you. I'd like to learn more about what you're doing there with that car thing. It sounds interesting. And it's always good to have people everywhere, you know?
Yeah, that's actually, it is good to stay connected.
Yeah. Are you on Instagram?
Yes, I am actually.
Okay, I'll look you up on Instagram, Paul Dallas Roberts. I'm a avid runner. I run marathons and all that stuff, so I'll bore you to death with health stuff, but we can just stay connected that way, okay?
Okay.
Awesome. You have a good one.
Thank you so much. You too.
You bet. Bye-bye. So I don't know how I did. I think I did pretty good. How long was that call, Brandon? Here, we can look it up. So it was 11 minutes. You're good. So 11 minutes. You know, that's all it really is. I mean, I'll probably get better as I keep doing this. I feel like I did okay. I got to know her, got to figure out why she's searching. I threw out the simplest of things first: cancer policies, dental policies. I mean, everybody wants those. They're simple sells, they're quick, they're fast, and really just trying to draw her in and really, you know, at the end I said, hey, let's just stay connected. I mean, because that's all people really want, is they want to know, do they belong? Can they connect with you? Or am I just going to have a job, right? And that seemed to kind of get her at the end. I don't know if you saw the tone or heard the tonality of her voice, but it was very like, yeah, that's true. People do need to stay connected. And so, you know, got a good friend in South Florida, one way or the other. So hope you learned something. I know I did. I know I got to get better at this. And we'll be doing live streams of me out in the main room doing these. I just wanted to do this one for us real quick.